Wild Moto channel. As you just saw, that's our new project build. 2001 CR250. First off, I just want to thank everybody tuning in. If you're new, if you've been here a long time, appreciate it all. Appreciate all the support through Wild Moto Instagram as well. So keep it going. So like usual, down in the description, all the goodies you can find that I use on this channel to help me work on dirt bikes, repair dirt bikes, maintain dirt bikes, film, all that good stuff. It's down below. So what we have here is our clapped out bike, 2001 Honda CR250. There's some people out there that claim this is one of the best two smokers. I don't have enough experience with them to give an opinion on them. So I've already ordered tons and tons of parts for this thing, and that's just the broken and worn out stuff that I could see on the bike. So hopefully we don't run into any other issues, and hopefully when we're done, it's looking as clean as this bike over here. If you haven't already, check out the 02 CR125 build series. That bike turned out pretty damn sweet. So like usual, let's dive into this thing.
make you rich, make you rich. Nothing like them other motherfuckers, I could make you rich. Motherfuckers, I can make you rich, make you rich. Nothing like them other motherfuckers, I can make you rich.
Our beautiful bike. I haven't taken you guys out on a first ride yet or anything. Hopefully you liked that reveal video. And I'm absolutely loving these flat track wheels. I don't think I ever explained these, but these are a Craigslist buy. Some Warp 9s. They're basically brand new and not a single mark on them. These were already mounted on them. Brand new flat track tires. They've got enough tread there for some street and just a little bit of dirt road action, nothing crazy. What I'm dealing with here is a company called Street OHV. I ended up just stumbling upon this online, and from what I could tell, this kit right here is gonna be absolutely perfect. It's just a super slimline design to make any dirt bike street legal. All right, we got things pretty well wrapped up. Front end's looking good. As you can see with the number plate on this, super low profile, just pops out to the side. There we go. Turn on our left blinker. It's pretty high vis on that. Right blinker. And then obviously the horn up top there. Blinker. Blinker. Then I'll try and hold it. There's brake light. All right. Today, sitting down talking to you about this CR250 that we kind of did a little bit of work to, just a little bit. I've been ripping around on this thing all summer and just in this form, street. It's been fun. It's been, you know, kind of funky as well. Not many places I can go. Taking this thing out on the interstate, probably not a good idea. I live in rural Montana, so, you know, we've got some frontage roads, got a couple little streets in town. I usually take this to the gym and back. That's, you know, and then cruise the back roads. There's a couple different ones that I can get onto, and also just kind of Forest Service roads. This thing is, you know, probably set up perfectly for that with the flat track wheels and everything else going on with it. I think the plan is I'm not going to sell it as is. I'm going to take all the street legal stuff off, the flat track wheels, just convert it all back to dirt, And yeah, that's about it. So I was gonna do a little cost breakdown. Everybody likes those. And I think this bike, the way it turned out like this and the amount of money I spent, pretty damn good deal. So let's dive into the numbers. So I've got the magic sheet here, all the numbers. And I wanna start off by saying that I bought this bike exactly 2 years ago to this day. Over in Coeur d'Alene, and I bought it from some kid that was just trying to get rid of it. It ran all right, nothing great, and it was pretty clapped out. So the bike itself, $1,450. Decent deal, nothing crazy, but you know, for what it was, a running bike. You know, didn't have any major problems that you could see, but you know, obviously needed a lot of work. On top of that, I like to throw in my gas money, 45 bucks, and then the mandatory title fee to get this title swapped over in my name. I don't think this bike came with a title, so I had to go through that process again. I do that with a lot of bikes I buy, because people, they really don't want to mess with bikes like that, because they want to be able to sell it, and you know, that kind of scares some people off. First parts right off the bat, UFO plastics kit, $86.01. I'm kind of a fan of this style. You know, not many people like the big old floppy front fender there, but I mean, I like this style. It matches the bike well, especially with the flat track wheels on here. It looks pretty damn cool. And just went with all black and decided to throw some nice graphics on there. Fork guards, had to add those in there. The Achirby's lower fork guards, $28.43. Probably the best purchase out of all this was the Spec Bolt kit, $49.99, and all the bolts that I replaced on this thing, it was totally worth it. It blinged things out just that next level. So I think I still got some bolts and goodies left over, so I can use those on future builds. Can use it on my, you know, current Honda 450. Went with just simple Attack Graphics seat cover, $36.99. Originally when I installed it, it had some weird wrinkling, and it didn't look very good. But now that it's been on the bike, I mean, it's tightened up so much, and it looks way better than when we originally did it. Carb, we just went with the All Balls carb repair kit, $27 and a penny. Clean that thing up. It runs pretty damn nice. The Tusk kill switch, that's the built-in kill switch on the clutch perch. That $13.99. I'm loving that. I'm probably going to do that on some of my other bikes. I really like that. Just a spark plug, NGK, $9.99. The All Ball steering stem bearing kit. If you guys remember, the steering stem bearing on this was just completely locked up, rusted on there. Had to chip it away to get it off there. But that guy, $46.12. And then on to the next bearing part, the linkage bearings. Same company, All Balls, $76.91. Just a Pro X air filter, $18.34. All the wear parts here, Polysport chain slider, $15.99. The primary drive chain guide, $35.99. That's the all black one down here. Just adds that extra little touch of bling. And some simple stuff like sprocket bolts, $10.99. The engine, minimal money spent on that. Went with the Pro X piston kit, $85.90. Pro X wrist pin bearing, $13.17. Tusk top end gasket kit, $11.49. So made out with rebuilding the top end for, you know, a little over $100. That's not bad. The bottom end, it was solid on this bike, and it's been solid like the last 20 hours that I've ridden it, so that's pretty nice as well. Countershaft seal kit, All Balls, $14.58. Went with the Tusk water pump repair kit. Always worth it to do that. It's only $14.99. Tusk brake rotor bolts, $9.98. Motion Pro clutch cable, $10.74. Motion Pro throttle cable, $7.19. The Tusk clutch perch, that came in $6.99. Tusk clutch lever, $5.99. The Tusk brake lever, $6.79. We had to go onto eBay and find us a subframe. The one that I bought was off of, the same year CR125, and obviously those, they just bolt right up. Polished that up before I tossed it on, but $74.95. Pro Taper fat bar mounts, $39.93. Always nice to throw the fat bars on there. What we got on there right now, the primary drive, 520 gold chain, $53.99. Tusk shift lever, $19.99. Looks better than the stock one. Stock one was all floppy anyway. Just a new mud flap from Cycra, $11.99. The silencer, we got some FMF packing, $15.99. The Tusk carb event line, $5.99. Simple stuff like this little guy right up here, the Tusk gas tank vent valve, $6.99. New Boys and Power reeds, $44.92. ODI fat bars, I got a deal on these ODIs, $30. I think that was like $75 for that thing. Worth it? I don't know, maybe. Adds a little bit more protection. Looks way cooler than if there was a chunk of plastic on there. And lastly, we come to the most unimportant thing. And I only got this graphics kit because it was being entered into a contest. So, pretty sweet graphics, matte, kind of a little custom. So this is from SKDA Moto, but I think they turned out amazing, and I mean it really ties the whole bike together. $210 for graphics. I mean, that sucks. I mean, if you wanted to do this exact same build, I guess throw in $150 for the Street OHV light kit, and then the Warp 9 wheels and flat track tires. So I got this wheel set with these tires all mounted up, and like they're brand new Shinkos. That set probably is like 700 plus new. I got these and then like 6 extra tires that are brand new, and got all that for $300. So that's pretty sweet. I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep the wheels and put them like on my 450 or something, try and rip that around town. All that stuff is like an extra $500 at least. And so, I mean, with all those other parts, the actual parts that you need, is coming in right around $950. So you can take a clapped out old 2-stroke, put $1,000 into it, and you're gonna end up with a nice finished product. And obviously it only looks this good because of all the time that I took to polish, clean, and like every nook and cranny on this thing. So that's kind of where it puts your bike onto the next level. So with everything that I put into it, $1,159.30. So take that, add it on to our original bike price. We're sitting at like $2,600, somewhere right around there. I mean, as of today, KBB lists this thing as excellent, 2,485, good, 1,675. Nada, they don't really like these bikes. Average, 540, low, 410. Obviously, if you look at market prices, the old 2-strokes, especially the CRs, are going for pretty good money. In a perfect world, I can probably sell this for $3,500, and that's, like in dirt form. $3,500 is probably the best I can do. So I think I'll explain in the CR125 video how much I sold that for, and it is a similar price. So for a bike that's considered the best 252 stroke, the 01 CR250, I'm pretty sure there's going to be plenty of people chopping at the bit to get it. But I assume as soon as I put it out on Facebook Marketplace, it'll be snatched up quick, and we'll move on to the next bike. So in the next couple hours, I'm going to be swapping this thing back to dirt, and we'll get it put on Craigslist and get her sold. So that's all I got for you. Hope you enjoy, me breaking down what actually goes on behind the scenes, and how much money it actually costs to refurbish old bikes like this. No, it's just me talking, no bike work, but hope you enjoyed anyway. Tune in, got plenty of other videos on the way. Let me know down below, what do you think I could sell this bike for? You think 3,500 is too much? I don't know, we'll see. And of course, check out Wild Moto on Instagram. It's growing slowly. I appreciate you guys showing love over on Instagram as well. So we'll see you in the next video. Peace.